Hi everyone, myself Janagras, pursuing B in SVC. I welcome you all to my presentation and my topic is program testing and condition testing. Introduction of to program testing. Program testing is a process of evaluating a software application to ensure it meets specified requirements. It involves executing the program with the program intent of finding errors and verifying that it behaves as expected. Program testing is essential for ensuring the quality and reliability of software products. Next is definition. Program testing involves executing a program to identify errors or bugs in the software product code. It ensures the software meets the specified requirements and works accurately in various scenarios. Types of testing: manual testing performed manually without using automated tools. It includes white box testing, testing internal structure or working of an application. Black box testing the functionality without knowing the internal code. Gray box testing, a combination of both white and black box testing. Automation testing, using automation tools to execute test cases. It increases the speed and efficiency of testing. Levels of testing: unit testing individual components or modules of a software. Integration testing the interaction between integrated units or modules. System testing the complete and integrated software system. Acceptance testing the software in real world environment meets user requirement. Principle of testing shows the presence of defects. Testing can show that defects are present but cannot prove that there are some no defects. Exhaustive testing is impossible. Testing everything is not feasible. Instead, risk and priority should guide testing efforts. Early testing should start as early as possible in the software development life cycle. Defect clustering: a small number of modules usually contain most of the defects. Pesticides paradox: repeatedly running the same set of tests will not find new bugs. Testing is context dependent. Different kinds of software requirements, different testing approaches. Absence of errors, fallacy finding and fixing defects does not help if the system build is unusual and does not fulfill the user needs. Objective of testing: identify defects, find and fix bug before the software is released, ensure quality, verify that the software meets the required standards and specifications, improve performance, ensure the software perform well under various conditions, increase customer satisfaction, deliver a reliable and user-friendly product. Best practices: write clear and concise test cases, ensure test cases are easy to understand and execute. Automate repetitive tests, use automation tools for repetitive and regression tests. Perform regular review and update test cases and strategies. Use a mix of testing types, combine manual and automated testing or comprehensive. Importance of program testing. Program testing helps identify defects early in the development process, reducing the cost of fixing them. It ensures that the software meets user requirement and functions correctly in different scenarios. Effective program testing can improve the overall performance and usability of the software. Types of program testing. Some common types of program testing include unit testing, integration testing, system testing, and acceptance testing. Unit testing focuses on testing individual components or modules of the software in isolation. Integration testing verifies that the interaction between different components of the software work as intended. And the next is condition testing overview. Condition testing is a type of testing that focuses on evaluating the logical condition within a program. It involves testing the different possible outcomes of testing to ensure the program behaves correctly. Condition testing helps uncover errors related to logical decision made within the program. Definition of condition testing. Condition testing is a software testing technique used to evaluate the logical conditions in a program. It ensures that all possible conditions and combinations of a condition are tested to verify the program behavior under various scenarios purpose. Purpose: to identify errors in the logical condition of the code, to ensure that all conditions and their combination are evaluated correctly, to improve the overall quality and reliability of the software. Types of condition testing: simple condition testing tests individual condition in the code. Compound condition testing tests combination of multiple conditions. Boolean condition testing focuses on testing Boolean expression and their outcomes. And the fourth is techniques. Branch testing: ensure that each possible branch true or false of a condition is executed at least once. Decision or condition coverages: ensure that each decisions if else or and condition within the decision is tested. Multiple condition coverages tests all possible combination of conditions in a decision. And next, step 5: steps in condition testing. Identify all logical conditions in the code, creates test cases, develop test cases to cover all possible outcomes of each condition, execute tests, run the test cases and observe the results, analyze the test result to identify any errors or unexpected behaviors, refine and repeat the test as necessary to ensure comprehensive coverage. Right. Benefits: improved code quality helps in identifying logical errors early in the development process. Enhanced test coverages ensure that all possible conditions and combinations are tested. Third, increased reliability leads to more reliable and robust software. Seventh, challenges: complexity. Managing and testing all possible combinations of conditions can be complex and time consuming. Resource intensive, require significant resource in terms of time and effort to create and execute comprehensive. Types of condition testing in program testing. Condition in program testing can include simple comparison, example equal or not equal, logical operators, example and or, and complex conditional statements. Testing condition involves evaluating both true and false outcomes to ensure the program responds correctly in all scenarios. Identifying and testing condition is crucial for ensuring the accuracy and reliability of the software. Techniques for condition testing. Equivalence partitioning is a technique that involves dividing the input data into equivalence classes and testing condition for each classes. Boundary values analysis focuses on testing condition at the boundaries of input ranges to uncover potential errors. Decision table testing is a method that involves creating a table of all possible conditions and their corresponding outcomes for testing. Benefits of condition testing. Condition testing helps ensure that all logical paths within the program are tested, reducing the risk of undetected errors. It improves the overall quality of the software by verifying that conditions are implemented correctly. By the testing different condition, developers can identify and address potential vulnerabilities and edge cases. Next is best practices for program and condition testing. Define clear test objectives and requirements to guide the testing process. Use automated testing tools to streamline the testing process and increase efficiency. Regularly we review and update test cases to adapt the changes in the software and requirements. Next is challenges in program and condition testing. Testing complex conditional logic can be time consuming and require thorough coverage to ensure all paths are tested. Identifying prioritizing critical conditions for testing can be challenges, especially in large software systems. Ensuring adequate test coverage and detecting all possible conditions and outcomes can be difficult in dynamic and evolving software environments. Conclusion: program testing and condition testing are essential process for ensuring the quality, reliability, and accuracy of software application. By implementing effective testing strategies and techniques, developers can identify and address potential errors early in the development process. Continuous testing and validation of condition helps improve the overall performance and user experience of the software product. A test condition refers to a specific element or assets of a software application that is examined to determine whether it functions correctly or meets specified requirements. These conditions guide the testing process and are part of the overall test cases. Here are the key points. Definition: a test conditions is a requirement or specification that testers follow while testing the software. It helps create test cases and guides testing procedures based on functional and non-functional requirements, design documentations, and other relevant information. Example: imagine an e-commerce application. The payment process should only proceed if correct users and transaction detail are available. These conditions ensure that the payment functionality works accurately. Factors influencing detail level: complexity of software. No complex software requires a detailed and granular test condition to cover all aspects. Requirements clarity: clear requirements to lead more detailed test conditions. Critical functionalities: core functions need exhaustive test conditions for reliability. Risk assessments: high risk areas demand thorough testing time and resource. Tight schedules may lead to less detailed condition. Reusability: detailed condition can be reused across scenarios. Automation: automated testing benefits from granular conditions. Rating a test conditions. Step 1. Define the condition. Example: payment with correct user or transaction details. Step 2. Identify inputs and data, user credentials, and valid payment data. Step 3. Determine prerequisites, user login and access to payment screen. Step 4. Specify expected results, successful payment reflected in payment details screen. Thank you.